I just got here and they're already ringing the bells. What time is it? Oh, it's 10:45. So I'm in a little town called Independence, Texas. This is apparently one of many historical towns that's in Texas. It's very, very small, by the way. There does seem like there is a lot of activity going around here. I guess maybe because it's Sunday, people are going to church and all that type of stuff. Been driving around trying to figure out where everything is at, because there's a lot of historical plaques, markers, and there's a place called Baylor University State Park, which has the ruins of one of the areas that I want to check out. But let's get out of the car and see what we got. We're already at the first spot, by the way. I believe this is one of the oldest churches in this county. We'll get into all the history in that in a second. Independence Baptist Church, a solid foundation. Independence Baptist Church is the oldest and continuously active Baptist church in the state of Texas. It originated in 1839. It was the leading Baptist church and supporter of missionary work during the Republic of Texas. The church held service in a school building on the Academy Hill, a short distance to the west. The congregation moved to this location in 1853. Down here is a little map and it shows you where you're at. And it looks like there are 18 historical markers throughout this entire little town. Like I said, you are right here with me. A cherished history. You got Sam Houston, Miss Nancy Lee, foundation. Nowadays, they don't do stuff like this. Which I think there's probably two sides to everything to why they don't do it like that anymore. You can't really see inside the church, it's blacked out. But I do see stained glass or something. We may have to go on the other side to see it. Let me turn you around real fast to see where we are. Here's the courtyard. The Lone Star State. Bell Tower Restoration 2008. Provided by those people. So if I am correct, this was on top of that church. And if you look, there's a little rope you can probably ring the bell. I'm not gonna even try to bother. We'll get the drone up there so we can look at it a little bit better. The original bell presented by Nancy to the Baptist Church, Independent, Texas, 1856 all the way to 1934. She sleeps within its sound. And across the street, if I remember correctly, one of the graves here is Sam Houston's wife. I'll turn you back around so you can see. The land in the grave was given to the church and the museum by Houston and his family. Where would her... oh, it's right here. Margaret Lee, the wife of Sam Houston. You would think they would be buried side by side. Sam Houston is buried, I think in Huntsville, if I remember correctly. And I'm not exactly sure why his wife was brought here. Family cemetery. When the widow of Sam Houston died in the yellow fever during the epidemic of 1867, the danger of contagion made it impossible to carry her to Huntsville, Texas for burial site for her husband. She lies here with her mother, Miss Nancy, near the site of their last home and the old church they both loved. There's the reason why they didn't bury them together. I'm making my way to the next location by foot because I didn't realize that it was right in front of me and there's no place to park. So, gotta walk on the road. You see the house to the right hand side? That's our next stop. Miss Sam Houston house. From 1853 to 1859, the U.S. Senate, Sam Houston, one of the most recognized politic figures in the 19th century America, lived with his family here in Independent near Academy Hill. In 1859, Houston's political career took the family to Austin and then to Huntsville. When he died in 1863, his widow Margaret Houston returned to Independence. So that's what their house looked like. It's a two-story Greek revival house built in the 1850s. And that is what it looks like today. I believe this is a privately owned residence now, and if I remember correctly, this used to be Sam Houston's place a long time ago. This is where Sam Houston and his wife lived. It looks like they're doing a little expansion in the back on this side. There's more ruins. Oh, interesting. It is windy today. Oh, they got some pretty interesting scenery out here. It's a whole bunch of oak trees. The limbs are on the ground. We'll get closer in a second. There is one of the structures I want to see the most. And what do we got over here? So apparently there's more ruins. Still, I think we could learn from their construction era versus today. Stuff just does not last like it used to. Everything is just poorly built. Look what I found! Cactus! I think this is a cistern, if I remember correctly. Cactus way in the back. I'm fascinated by cactus. I don't know why. It's amazing what little towns offer. What do we got here? Oh, this is a bathroom. All right, I think everyone is ready to go check out Baylor University, or what's left of Baylor. Baylor Female College. I'll prop up some pictures so you can see what it looks like before. These are some of the photos, but it's hard to make it out on picture or on camera sometimes. Where are we at? Ah, we are down here now. We're just roaming throughout this entire property. On February 1st, 1845, the Republic of Texas chartered Baylor University, Independence, a Baptist center in one of the wealthiest communities in the Republic, was selected as the university site. The columns mark the location where Baylor University, the oldest institution of higher learning in the state of Texas and the largest Baptist university in the world, opened its doors in 1846. Oh, here we go. The 4 columns. The rest of the building. Oh my goodness. Wow. So this is what remains of the university. I'm currently on the grounds, the actual grounds of where the university, where the other kids came straight into class. It's still crazy to think at one point this was a campus. Now it's turned into like a multi-everything, because you got a little picnic area over there where you can enjoy your meals. Got a swing set to the left hand side over here. All those oak trees, like I said minutes ago. We'll go check it out. What does this plaque read? On this site stood the female department of Baylor University. There's another plaque over here. Columns of the building of old Baylor University. We are walking in. Well, we are now officially inside the school. Well, what was the school at one point? It's a nice little area. A little windy today, like I said, probably for the third time. Wonder where exactly I'm standing in this building that was once right here. I know it was the ground, but was it the hallway? Am I in a classroom? I wonder how far back this building went. Let's go check out some of these trees. That one's just bending. Nothing like walking through the park on a windy day. It is windy as can all be. That's January for you. Now, let's turn the camera back around. Come look at these bigger oak trees. The weather would be a little bit better. It was a bit 10 degrees warmer right now. Look at that. Have you ever wanted to see inside a tree? How about a trunk of a tree? I believe his limb is definitely on the ground. It's a pretty neat little area where you could, like I said, enjoy a good meal out here. Breakfast, lunch, supper, whatever. There is a picnic table there, and I saw another one straight in front of me. There we go once again. Baylor Female University. Let's take out the drone and get some drone shots of this thing. want to take one more look at the ruins before we move on to the next spot. So this is the back side of it. Got your grand entry way right here. That leads you right back out to the front. Let's go check out this side. The stone wall. That is magnificent. As you make your way from these columns, this is the grand entrance. Oh, let's start with this one right here. Welcome to Independence, a visit with history. Founded in 1835, Independence is a town rich in history. We invite you to wander here in Old Baylor Park, walk the 1 mile village loop, and drive a short distance to learn about early Texas history. Sam Houston, famous known residents. Where are we at? Oh, we are still over here. Alright, so this is one of the early 1820s house, if I remember correctly. What is over here? Oh, it's just pretty much what I was just talking about. An early 1820 house, 1820s. I believe this is called a dog trot, if I remember correctly. You're welcome to correct me if I'm wrong. They would have a room on this side, which I think is locked. Yeah, it's got a padlock on it, can't tell. I mean, can't tell, can't go in. And then here's another room. This one's also locked. That's a bummer that they won't keep it open and just put something in front so where you can at least peek inside. Wow. I don't remember if this is the actual wood. Like, I mean, the original wood. Got a nail. It might be, but I don't want to give you the wrong information. Sam Houston home site. Oh, okie dokie. Oh, So yeah, there's that house that I just showed you. Miss Sam Houston overlooked Times Square. This house is on the historical walk tour of Independence. So that is her house, or was her house at one point. There's Sam Houston on the left and his wife on the right, Margaret. Sam Houston, the first president of the Republic of Texas, bought his homestead in 1853 and moved his family to Independence, is where we're at. Although the Houstons already owned houses in Huntsville and Cedar Point, Independence offers at least 3 advantages. Miss Houston, mother Nancy, lived here. The growing number of Houston children could be educated at Barley University. What do we got here? The actual handwriting of somebody. Sam Houston? I don't know. The writings of Sam Houston. Yep, Sam Houston. So I guess this was this was his home. One of his homes. Early Texas home open for tours. Oh, so I guess this is where you start the tour. Texas Colonial Homes. Oh, John Princess Coles, 1820s. Ah, you can actually see inside. Let me guess, it's probably locked. Yep, he's locked. What do we got over here? They had it so simple back then. Or did they? Leave in the comments below what you think, if we have it easier today versus them. So what do we got across the street? So this is a school. Okay, here we go. Here we go. So this was a school, it's unlike any other. It was listed in 1891 all the way to 1953. It housed 5 grades by 1911 and added 3 more grades before it closed in 1953. So let's go check it out. Old Gay Hill School. That's what it reads up there. Now I don't think we're gonna be getting inside because the past, yeah, they're all locked. But you can peek through the window. Oh, I see a whole bunch of desks. Let's go peek around the other side. And we are now on the other side. You can see the teacher's desk and a few of the seats where the students would sit on the right hand side. This is definitely a small school. I wonder how many it housed at that time period. Well, it looks like we have finished this section. There's a whole bunch more we still could check out and explore. What is this? Some type of foundation, I guess. Alright, this was a pretty neat little area. There's actually a lot to see in this little park. I'm going to look for the Independence Cemetery that is supposedly somewhere around this area. I think it's like 3 miles from where I'm at, maybe less. Let's go check out there and then we'll go from there. And here we are to the right hand side. Historical Independence Cemetery. Find a place to park and we will begin. Welcome everyone to the final stop on historical list out here in Independence, Texas. Like I said, there's still a lot more spots to check out. I just wanted to check out a few of them to see in person. But anyways, let's go roam the cemetery and see what it has to offer. It's funny how it goes from really cool and windy to all of a sudden a really beautiful day. So walking around the cemetery, I came across the first interesting plaque. Revolutionary War soldier Richard Tice. Let's see, private sailor, New Jersey. Prisoner of war, born born 28 September 1762 in New Jersey. Died 27th August 1848, Independence, Washington, Texas. Ah, this was placed last year, 23. 1762, huh? There you are. Very peaceful out here. What do we got over here? In memory of Robert Daniel, born September 26, 1844, died August 27, 1865. Looks like one of the pillars came crashing down. This is actually a really nice cemetery. So it looks like we are in the older section. I really have no interest in the newer section at the moment. I just want to see these old... Whoa, what do we got here? This one, you can clearly see the inside on this one. If you wonder what it looks like inside on one of these raised up crypts, there you go. There's the side. I'm guessing that's the side. Yep, at one point, all these people were alive, and this was their town. This is what made up Independence. What do we got here? Sacred to the memory of Mary Ann, wife of Nathan Parkins. Somewhere in Colorado? Or does that say England? Oh, from England, okay, I guess. Was interred here on March, I don't know, 29th, August. Oh, was interred here 29th of August, 1867. In the 32nd year of her age. Yeah, like I said, this was once their town. They made this town. Now they're all gone. And the people who are alive are pretty much us. Moses Austin Bryan. All right, everybody, I hope you enjoyed this episode on maybe one of many historical towns that are in Texas. I want to do a little bit more of these as they have some history behind it. It's got everything, how everything started, etc. Like I said, I wanted to end it off at the cemetery. I figured that's probably a good spot to end it off at. If you like the video, everything about it, feel free to like, share, subscribe, share my channel, get it out there. If you need to get in contact with me, my socials will be in the video description down below. As always, thank you all for watching this long documentary on Independence, Texas. And I'll see everybody in my next upload.